Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing, spectacular, wondrous Propagandacast from your host, ImperialDane, the one, the only master of propaganda, off here to 2 vs 2 on Rails Melts. In the north is Rambazamba, fighting for King Country, the Commonwealth, the British Army, the Guards Armored Division with his teammate laggyAR, fighting for America, freedom, democracy, forming up the Allied forces here with a combined task force of the Guards Armored and the 2nd Armored Division, charged with breaking through here into the German realliance. In the south, it is ImperialDane himself fighting for the Wehrmacht, Germany, Deutschland, and Ko6a, we'll just call him Ko, fighting here for the Oberkommando West, the German army, forming up here the 107th Panzer Brigade, tasked with holding the line until an infantry division can take up positions. We got here laggy straight away with Urban Assault, featuring the Urban Assault equipment, German assault kits, Rangers, cover to cover, and Calliopes. Most interesting said we got Rambazamba with Royal Artillery, featuring early one. Got a skirmish here. Concentration barrages, the Valentine tank, the Sexton, and the perimeter watch ability. Ko with the breakthrough, Feuersturm and Overwatch. And I've got here Mechanized assault with assault gunneers, Mechanized assault groups, 2-3Es, artillery barrage, and the Tiger tank. Steel punch up near the universal carry up here, got pushed as well. Though note I'm going for a slightly broader approach, since typically I find if you're up against the British playing your side, rushing straight to the fuel point is typically going to be very painful. Meanwhile, we're worth noting here Rambazamba supporting his teammate here, seemingly for rushing in the investigator to keep Ko here occupied in the east as he's pushing upwards there. Got meanwhile the American going for a broad approach as well. We've got infantry firing around to assist the investigator, so just taking quite a bit of damage here from Ko's forces. West 30 MD42 grabbing the munitions port. Pioneers taking the western point here. Sturm Pioneers down to less than half health, was about scored here by the eastern victory point. And following up to try and flank the section here by the point here. If he's paying attention, he won't let it happen. If he's not, in for to press them, allowing the Pioneers to close in and finish off the job here. Soldiers up the centre. Back here, bit of a standoff. You could consider laying down some sandbags here, but to make it more defensible, we have Siege Sturm Punch grabbing this on the fuel point here. In fact, neither side is really about to grab any of the fuel points here so far, which is a bit interesting. Or at least first beginning to get it now. Normally, be like one of the first priorities here. Sneaking assault gunner squad here to assist, or at least try assist here. Ko on the right flank here is not exactly making a lot of progress. I'm pushing for the northern fuel point here. Section routed. Assault machine going to try and deal with that perhaps. Assault coming up to assist, trying to flank in against the Americans. A lot of stuff going on there. Got a big start there for Rambazamba. Laggy with triple rifle squad, Pioneering by the fuel point there. Assault coming up, he's going to flank into the building. MD14 with the other heavy cover there. Doing some damage as they can't respond. Up here, Assault flanking up behind. They need to be careful to don't lose tension here. Things trying to manage too much. He's active with a sick problem to the building here to do some nasty stuff. Up here, the fighting continues. Going to suppress it, but the Vickers machine gun section is down to 2 men. North here, sort of pushing straight for the Eastern squad, focusing up here as well. A lot of stuff going on, being shot with the Ralph squad. The Sturm Pine squad wiped out here for Ko. Not great start there for him. Assault was still suppressed, popping into the building, he's trying to get in before the Vickers. Maybe do some damage and prevent them getting in. There we go. They are suppressed, they're still inside the building, so briefly they will not do a lot of damage. University with the MD42, we've got the Pioneers retreating, going for a double assault and MD42 built myself, because I like that in 2 vs 2 is found to be a nice flexible build here in a lot of situations. Take up against the Brits and stuff like that. So here trying to flank him, about to get wiped out here. Again, I'm trying to do too much here. They got Ko just one full squad here in the east. Only my MD4 to find into the Vickers, which is finally approaching the building, doing some damage, probably going to have to fall back. Rather than they also on the way. Fresh troops heading out here. Now the MD42 back here, tech on the way for me. As for Ko, not much there going on. Still no son of a doctrine for him. Machine gun routed, taking too much damage, simply put. That said, me and Ko currently have both fuel points, so that's a small advantage we have there over the Allies for the time being. We got the captain on the way there for laggy, plus an ambulance. For the British, nothing further going except we got the tech going there. Got sappers on the way there, very good. MD4 holding up here for the time being. Like to make a nice company up, assault gunners reinforcing. Never holding up here for Ko's obviously worried about the universal carrier, possibly any other vehicles here from laggy, who's gone for the rifle grenades here, courtesy course of urban assault. Captain out there for laggy, arriving just in time to push a fresh assault against the crouch here. Meanwhile, Ko's position running prepared, he's going for a replacement Strong Pioneer squad. Rifle grenades on the full grenades, be careful, still no attempt at heavy cover there. Machine gun waiting for a reinforcement to arrive before doing anything. Obviously moving in there on its own would be suicidal. And a waste of good German machine gun crews. Armor covering up for me. Typically I like to go for the 250.5 check here, but in this case when that's carried out I want something to possibly just deal with it, so I go for the 250 first, though I may like to go for 251 later on. Of course, depending on how the British react and so on, there might be some different decisions made. Forces falling back here. West side here, the British finally secured a stable line of defence. Forces holding up, but not really getting cover bonus. And remember, cover is direction when it comes to heavy cover. So for some, if you're standing like right there and attacking from here, you're not going to get any cover bonuses. Forces holding up, he needs to retreat both squads. Ko there is taking quite a beating here. Western's got the 2 Marine Pioneers on their full flank as well. They're going to try and flank the Vickers position here. MD42's joining us, holding up here, tying in attention from the British. Then MD42 neutral centre got the assault holding up there as well. Trying to assist my teammate once more by putting pressure here. Going for a deep flank here with the Pioneers. The armoured cut and Ko finally goes for docking. This is Feuersturm. Armoured cut pushing section out the to make an easy target. MD42 pressing both. Allowing the Pioneers to deal with the Vickers. Attack round here. Let's try and burn out. There you go. Forcing retreat here on the Vickers. Armoured car keeps punching away there amongst the British infantry in the east here. Assault is routed. MB4 trying to deal with the bloody Americans. South here, folks, almost got get wiped again. Ko is just not doing particularly well. Two things pressed by the MB42 armoured cars punching in some holes there into the Insulaffen. Going for an orbital blitz truck, which allows to, of course, reinforce healed troops to the front line. Can also use to be transported so that for more aggressive manoeuvres. Machine gun slight repositioning here for the time being. Full retreat here from Rambazamba. Back here, troop reinforcing. Could definitely do with the 250 and half deck, but it could also do with some Panzer Grenadiers. And Panzer Grenadiers honestly would be the high priority, ends up down to 2 infantry squads moments still. And as always, my rule of thumb is get 3 minimum. So there you go, more punch going to be on the way for me. MD4 to the basing way there, we got round grenades off here, forces moving forwards. Clouds got moving blade out, Clouds got from the north, and we got here an anti-tank. We've got 2 anti-tank guns out already here for Laggy. That's quite interesting. Seeing Mac play 2 anti-tank guns this fast early on. He's probably expecting something out of Ko and me, but still, 2 anti-tank guns this fast seems a bit excessive. But obviously it's going to be really effective versus Lightning, because the fact he almost takes out the other blitz with that. Fresh push at the west side. I'm going to go for deep flank because I'm expecting there still to be a machine gun here, something else. In fact, there's absolutely nothing here from Rambazamba, so we're going to expect to safely walk in. He's second against him down. He looks like they're going to move to push again on Ko. Apparently thinking he's safe, he just switches everything to the east, leaving nothing to defend the west. Definitely a bit of a tactical miscalculation there by Rambazamba. Meanwhile, Ko's holding up here. He's going to stand back here again, which would also be great for him to hold the point. Ko's being pushed out of the building. Armored car going for a flank, hoping to catch him there, fourth guard. And in the process, spotting a lot of anti-tank guns. In fact, I only see the 2 anti-tank guns. I'm now watching the replay later on, and I also realise there's a 3rd anti-tank. There's just so much going on there. And don't get universal coding then, I think. That said, I do throw some wrenches into the works of Laggy and Rambazamba. Meanwhile, west side there got the fuel point there falling back into German control. We got the troops holding up, but again, no cover for some reason. Ko doesn't believe in cover, which is a bit worrying. Transport moving in here, really, should just lay down some sandbags for the could here. Be much safer there. I mean, obviously he's pushing back the opponent with a bit of support from me, but really, he should be getting down some sandbags. Up north here, we got the MD14 on the building. We've got section before the Bren guns, so an increase in the firepower of men significant. The biggest moving up as well. Pushing in there for some reason, as always, sets up on the wrong end of the building to fight the nothing. Catching the Vickers here, but needs support to the troops there. Punch will move from north south here to try and flank up there. Figuring, at least for now, Ko can hold the line here, and I need to now move up to deal with this. Assault coming from north, big slow's been wiped out there. Tried to our prison maps, that's not enough. Assault is moving from the north here, flanking with assault grenades. Punch moving from the south still. Here the fun continuing up the old blitz, and Ko for some reason still continues to not be a big believer of heavy cover. Moving up, there you go, bang grenade clears out the Vickers, leaving section members in disarray as well. And there you go, forced retreat here for Rambazamba. His men bloodied, battered and routed. Forcing up his still on Pioneers charging, and Fox is just moving away there. He's certainly relying on the old blitz to overcome the fact he doesn't use cover. I mean, my God. He's like, I think, top 100. Yet, he really does not seem to, like, you know, believe in sticking his men behind heavy cover. There you go, it's actually something in heavy cover. Foot squad gets wiped up because, again, Ko apparently does not believe in heavy cover, but there's another squad here. Reinforcing, of course. Grenades off here, Molotovs. Being led out aggressively, definitely go for machine gun. We got a truck up there. Finally, it's a Mechanized regiment at the 10-minute mark. Curious. All blitz, they're about to get knocked out here. That's going to suck for Ko and his men. Back here, troop reinforcing, healing. Not reinforcing primarily. I don't have a medic bunker, and I typically rely on the 250 and half tech for healing. I haven't gotten that one yet. So, no healing for me. Anyways, troops setting up the MD42 armored car being fixed up. Moving in again to try and support the machine gun. The bolts going in the centre. A bit hesitant to just walk straight into Hornets unless they have allied activity. Plus, again, I got to be careful about pushing up north again. Rambazamba is not that pushy up there. Plus, of course, I now have one of his machine guns. In fact, I have his machine gun. Noteworthy. It is equipped with panzer grenadiers, meaning they can lay down extra firepower. And of course, it's a bit tougher to flank. Plus, it's harder to clear out. So there's some benefits there for me and some obvious issues for the British. We got 357 to 475. Despite everything, we do have a victory point lead. Got the Superman Cop there for me. I'm going to be rushing out the Stug 3G because, as something I'm noticing, I don't have any anti-tank guns. And usually in these situations where I'm sort of rushing ahead there, if I do not have any anti-tanks because I got over there, I always rush out the Stug 3G to make sure I don't get completely clobbered then. Machine running cover, got the Panzer coming up there. Could of course consider another one eventually, wouldn't be a bad idea. I could even at some point consider the Mechanized assault group. Panzer going to be a Vickers moving up, the armored car taking a few nasty hits there. Going in for another flank here. Since again I've realised, how he attacked so far. Yes, attentively leaving his flanks exposed, but the assault group worked here on the flank, but in this case, Bren's section in the building there proved to be a bit of a headache for the assault group. Grenade assault, but quickly dodged. It actually pops right in front of the assault grenadiers, taking a bit of damage in the process before popping in. We got a pack-out, I believe, here from Laggy. Yup, abiding in my positions. He's clearly not too concerned with codes lining up for another assault. We got flamethrowers, we got submachine guns there, getting aggressive again. We shall see how this works out for Co. Armored Co holding back here. Because they're setting up. British advancing down there. And also getting pushed up to the centre. Victory point, ESRT. Falcons there. Again, I think it'd really been a great position just at some point lay down some sandbags while there was absolutely no Americans about. I can grab the southern fuel point there. We got the centre into the MB-42 here. Next T2. 5 kills. Scouting those coming up. They quickly flank with the armored car perhaps. Punch coming up there. The MB-42 is in trouble. He needs to retreat that one. Quick bomb grenade against the section. Goodbye to Laden. Quick retreat there. Southeast here. Co-1 for falling back to the Orbital Blitz. I mean, that's been a fairly good investment. In fact, he's went for a second Orbital Blitz there. The second, I believe. Maybe not. Maybe got rid of the first mile away though. Probably being shot at. I mean, it's great he's using it, but I feel like the way he's making it necessary is perhaps less impressive. West side here, Vickers remain in position. Again, Punch going up for a flank. Again, Rambazamba has a thing with flanks, leaving them open. Got the Bantam tank out here, though. And I've got the Stug 3G on the way. Both going to the infantry, Captain Raffinet blazing away there. Flamethrower jump has an Orbital Blitz, moving a bit further ahead. And Machine Gun finally called in. She probably moved up. In fact, he's not really keen on flanking either. There's a bunch of flanked out maneuver them. He's very much a heads-on kind of chap here. And the West Vickers holding up the British a bit. We got the Bantam tank on the move there. And the Vickers stand no chance against that. Again, it's all coming down to the Stug 3G. Here, Co continues to get absolutely battered by the Americans. He's holding the line with the Orbital Blitz, apparently trying to seek cover, unlike his men, by bashing into the building. Armored car they need repairs. We've got the Stug 3G ready, and in the pin-mounted MG-42 as always. Got a medic bunker there, since obviously I ain't going for the half-tech yet, so I kind of end up going for one there. In particular, with 6-man assault squads, I'm going to need some sort of hidden, so I don't have the half-tech, and I got to build a medic bunker. Machine gun cleared out there, grenade off. He is defending the fuel point, which is something there. He's also going for looks at the 13-minute mark. What on earth? That's got to be one of the latest looks I've ever seen. I definitely not recommend a looks this late into the game. At this point, he's probably going for a Puma or, taking out. In fact, he's got plenty of fuel. In fact, we've got both plenty of fuel due to, again, having good fuel control. But for some reason, he goes for looks now. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't notice this. I was too busy trying to manage my side and, case of support him. I wasn't really paying attention to, his side of the battle. And full of the blazing away. The 5 kills, 22 reactions there, finding away. Got another blitz as did lose one. So that's definitely his second Orbital Blitz if he didn't lose the first one there. Oh, is it going to be his third one? I'm going to check that here. Okay, it's just his second Orbital Blitz. Stooping in again from Bantam, taking the flank for pressure on it. Shot mysteriously vanished into thin air. Got Sam sending up. Let's say his left side is now wide open again. Troop support has been towards the centre. Arm car need to be careful. machine gun firing away at the infantry there. East side they got the looks punching through there, and we got here a Sherman up for laggy. So I want to remind you, when anyone's got some kind of armour of slightly heavier quality than the looks, my teammate went for the looks. Still going down the downtown tank punching through the front of armour there. 6 going to get hit in this 222. Actually got stunned there. Nope, I will stop the half-tech with assault infantry, the flamethrower punch, the pants going to rush forward and between the Stuke here. I'm going to go in aggressive vehicles moving up support as well. Pop out the troops there as he's paying attention to anything else. Stuke drawing in attention. And there go clearing out the tank in a matter of moments. Stuke to the Valentine tank and doesn't quite get it. We got him from the south here, didn't notice that. Got Valentine tank, we got abandoned. Half-tech rushing forwards again here. And then cleared out the tank back up the machine gun to move towards the next machine gun, lands in front of it, unfortunately, but nonetheless clears out the machine gun crew fast. They can do anything there. Bomb grenade off as well, didn't matter. Troop being routed here. Heavy, ruthless fighting as the half-track elites pushes the assault here forwards for Germany. Panthers is doing what they can as well. They're 11 kills, Reds do. Flamethrowers, they're scorching the Tommies in the Insular and routing the British rats. Leaving me with the Vickers and an anti-tank, and as my loot there. Of course, I lost a Stuke and the anti-tank got abandoned, but still, I got more weapons out there from Rambazamba, who's calling another Valentine tank, and again, we'll be having 2 Valentine tanks. Which is why they actually captured it in the first place. But, you know, these are bomb grenade off here, though. Reinforcing here. Desperately trying to crew the 6-pounder gun there before I get overrun here. Half-tech narrowly alive. Partly due to this bulletin here, which also gives us slightly extra health. So, yeah. Anti-tank pushing forwards. Parney's been run for the 6-pounder gun there. There we go. Valentine tank taking a lot of hits here. Could get knocked out here. Could get knocked out. Almost got it, but it gets away. We got Tilly called in here by Rambazamba on the 644 back in towards the half track. Machine guns else to be positioned a bit, moving up force westwards here to push up here and grab the points there. East side he killed down to the eastern victory point and also pushed back the Americans just a bit. I think part of it is simply put because they had to focus on me in the centre. And my daring mechanized infantry assault. Moving up, they're hitting a mine, but grabbing all the points they can, setting up the MD42 up on the northern fuel point here. 6% being held up here. I'm trying to get it within range of the half-tech and enforce it. Also need to fix up the half-tech since at this point, if the Allies sneeze at it, it's going to bloody well blow up. Sherman there with the bullets of blade. Very good. Thumbs up there to the laggy. Banter tank holding up. Got another Stuke 3G on me. We've got another British push here that they may kind of cause some nastiness with the MD42 there. Vickers opening up with this German. 6-pounder gun shoots, misses, but there you go. Half-tech ready for reinforcement. Troops being caught here perhaps a bit by the Vickers, and yes, no. Smoke there from the Sherman on the 6-pounder gun position east here. We got Ko on the attack here, but again, laggy possibly having to manage things. The Sherman is over here might just be a setup for Ko. There's going to make things a bit trickier there for laggy. Grenade over the section from that Stuke almost done. Section routed, probably ran to the MD42 up north here and didn't have much luck in proceeding. Looking forwards here, going for another track to take out there. Good for Ko. Good for him. 6-pounder gun repositioning. Flamethrower punching in the section here. Stuke 3D ready. 250 half-tech still in back. Your repairs. We've got a Stuke barrage off here from Ko. Forcing a retreat here on laggy. Buying himself some time here in the east. German racing forwards again. Got a Stuke round from that support here. Ko in the east. In the west here, the MD42 in the assault is stole. Rambasamba's assault on the western fuel point. Artillery calling the machine gun here, not seeing that in time. And so the machine gets absolutely obliterated. Only the crew is. The machine is still alive. I can't think of the Sherman here. Stuke going in. And giving a hard time with the Panther to get in position. Smoking down his cover against the flank there. Thumbs up to laggy. Good move. Shot bounce off the bolts of blade. Of north here, 6-pounder moving up. We've also got a fuel cache out here from Rambazamba. This match is fairly intense. The Valentine tank, while he's still abandoned, he's repaired it, not grabbed it. In fact, he went to stumble upon the aircraft, grabbed it, trying against Rambazamba. This is sloppy, but, you know, he's lucky that I'm too preoccupied to, you know, spot this sloppiness and punish it. Bomb grenade off there, grabbing northern fuel point back. Stuke hanging back, half to being fixed up there, half a to actually too steadily. Well, Blitz continues to be the linchpin here of Ko's actions. 216, this is 399. Graham Northern points. Back here, troops setting up. Probably going to see some more armor soon out here from laggy. Folks putting forwards. We continue to think to suffer a high rate of attrition. Luke setting out there. Schwer punted quarters up, authorized as well. Young parties with flamethrower doing their gaining less than 4 by the way. Captain being scorched and burned. Sham there blazing away. Banter tank rushing forwards. Finally crewed up the other one. Hasn't crewed the machine gun there, by the way. Could be a great idea there for Rambazamba.
We have 200 points.
East side they got looks coming up. Got 2 pack guys out there from Laggy, just bombarding Ko. Unit wiped out again. Looks knocked out. Casualties continue to be incredibly huge for him. Looks here. Stu dealing with the Banter tank pushing them back here. Universe in the west here being shot to bits by the Vickers. Banned by the Pans are going to be used. Rushing forward to the Stuke line of fine. There go. The Universe car finally goes down. Now the Stuke on the way from me. In the east side here, Ko fighting a desperate holding action by the trenches. Artillery called in here. I think by me actually. Or was it up here? Oh, it's up there on the anti-tank in there. Hard to tell what's going on at times. Well, because I'm not entirely sure how much to change at this point I'm pinging to my teammates. I have to assume I might be trying to system with artillery, but there you go. Incendiary outpost against 2-6 and someone's personal flamethrower punch. We need to finish him off. The machine gun barely holding on, but laying down a torrent of death against Rambazamba's forces. Second Stuke 3D ready. British forces narrowly routed. MG42 somehow still alive. Section net caught in the east side. Another artillery strike here doing... I don't think that was anything. Meanwhile, Rambazamba calling in a sexton now. Yes, tagged up, but actually not doing anything with it. Half coming back here, filled with the assault guns. I'm coming on the flank here. Just scout out, maybe open up some path. Second stringing up towards the centre. We got 137 versus 399. Ground Ponty digging with tank traps. Because forces are, as always, really bruised. Armor casting up here. Taking it from the Valentine tank. Gonna lose the armor car here. Oh, I'm going to take advantage of this to push forward for the Stukes. I can use the armoured car as bait. Also, as you see, you can count and then moving with the assault grenadiers. Basically, the Stukes draw the attention, allowing the half-tech to pass in safely. And again, he would try to target slightly anti-tank in here. Got one Valentine tank, second Valentine tank down, got a tank grenade off here. Meanwhile, in the south here, we got Laggy in to support his teammate as his teammate is being disassembled here by German infantry attacks. Stuke, they're falling back here. One with the damped engine. Hey, fire there, Samsung cleared out. Stuke kaput, abandoned in fact. Need to get the half-tech out there at least as well. Directed it on the Stuke. Needs to get that on as well there. Stuke knocked out. Fully. Assault is forced to retreat there. Stuke desperately trying to get away. Jack soon. Assault is almost wiped out. Stuke there. Hauling back as fast as can. They're gaining message one half to getting out there as well. Try and target the weak point here. Now, no, it's a waste of time. Take a heat shot. There you go. Main gun out. Didn't work out. Assault's pushing forward. Nonetheless, despite the artillery strike, losing the assault in the squad. Definitely a mistake by me. In these, though, Ko is able to take advantage of them just getting out with me, punishing Rambazamba for his mistakes, at least charging in on him to push in and to make some progress here. So, Well, there's Ko. Can it make some progress and gain the Eastern victory point by the looks of it? Maybe. It looks like Laggy's couldn't win, but still the pack cards is on the hill, bombarding Ko's forces. He's got a Yak Panzer ready there. Steel Punch ground the Eastern fuel point in the centre here. MG42 there set up, close to ace level. Vickers coming up here. Panzer going from the northern fuel point. 6 Panzer going up. You haven't caught need to replace my Stukes. At least I don't need to replace the half-tech. And that looks to be another Panzer Grenadier machine gun there. Meaning have 2 machine guns manned by Panzer Grenadiers. Attacking forward again for the Eastern fuel point, or victory point, under fire from the pack cards. Need to clear out that hill of that artillery. Oz is not going to get much there. Could try and fill up the old blitz with assault infantry, rush the hill. That could actually be an idea there for Ko. And Moyne's getting obliterated. Ko's forces continue to suffer extreme attrition. Meanwhile, here, charging into the hill here, running into the MG42s, and the Vickers getting met with a torrent of lead for which the British Army has no cure. At least not on hand. There we go, ground point laying down mines. Troops reinforcing healing. Close to another Stuke 3G. Still has it caught. Need to retreat. Rückzug! 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 There we go, almost wiped out the Ace-Dion Pioneers there. Smokes into the trench, they're lining the shell before back. Pushing the city from Rambazamba. Vickers setting up, they also got a machine on the flank here. Artillery called in. Direct hit on the MG42. Nice. Vickers also in trouble here. Pantsman forwards here. Have to get wiped. Could move the half-tech just a bit closer to support the half-tech. Machine gun there, transport taking a nasty hit. Oh, God, he got this soldiers. The pioneers moving in. Stug almost done. Two's being shot to bits here. Hammered by artillery. Sherman moving in. Stug almost done. 6 funding gun nearby. Can try to help you with the Sherman. Just brutal fighting in the center. As laggy is trying to assist Rambazamba in gaining that point. We got 59 versus 399. In the east here. Ko holding up here. Narrowly again. The old blitz continues to be the little anchor that keeps them afloat here. Machine gun recruit, and again moving back to reinforce the half-track. Again, the half-track is proving to be a really good tool for me, allowing me to pull off some great attacks to disrupt my opponents. But of course, also just reinforcing, maintain a strong position. Without a half-track, I'm fairly certain I wouldn't be in a nearly as good position. Soldiers are grabbing the machine gun here. Brave squad moving in there, around to the line, fire the panzers, the machine guns, and the assault grenadiers being torn apart here. Laggy's men will soon find themselves not faced with Ko, but with me. East side here, Ko continues to just hold out here in the natural trench there. Artillery fire again on my position here. Machine gun crew utterly extinguished now. Nothing to recover there. Panting back towards the half-tech reinforcements again. Still close to the front line here. Ko loses his machine gun. He's down just with 2 focus towards his steel pioneers. And the Yak has lots of again. He's got again barely anything. Laggy meanwhile is the player with the largest force. We've got a Calliope out there. He's got 3 artillery pieces. He's hammering away at Ko. Running the troops there. We got to maneuver up north here with the sappers, but looks like a really deep flank here attempt, but they can't flank that deep. And they also find themselves starting a bit with the MD-42 man by Panzer Grenadiers. As again, that's going to be subsurface firepower there. Completely suppressed. Gaining veterans walls rapidly. And one of the flanks will still be under fire from the 2 assault rifles left in the machine gun team. There you go. Sappers being beaten by that and suppressed. Could almost get a wipe here. Almost. Another getaway. Sappers being mauled as well. He needs a bit of quiet. He's going for a Flammetzer. Okay. Okay, a Flammetzer. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to rebuild my forces, get up more scoop, get up more infantry, set up stuff there. Probably should be laying down some arms to the half tank and stuff like that, if possible. Laying down some sandbags. Hopefully, down more sandbags here for his pursuit of the machine gun. Firefly on the way for Rambazamba. His Valentine tanks are kaput. Comes up on the Sherman. Flag half taking on there. Let's go hot gun there. Shooting into flank of the Jackson. Take out main gun out. Main gun out. Got the Jackson. Meanwhile, we got Rambazamba lining up for another assault here. 6 pound up in the Stug. Forcing that one to fall back, obviously. Then go for another one. There you go. Another Stug 3G. Big sitting up there by second line of sandbags here. Artillery meeting called in by Rambazamba to extinguish this nest of German menace and malice. Pioneers routed. North End, U4 holding up there. Second Stug almost done. Pioneers routed under heavy vicious artillery fire. We got the troops in there trying to flank north. Machines sitting up here. Could technically just try and pop into the half and rush in there, but obviously got not quite a clear idea what lays behind here, so I'm not going to rush into the half to that without a further clear idea. At least more Stugs. Soldiers panting in. Stug, they're getting blinded by the artillery fire. Panting forward to their east, level 20 kills. No grenades on the infantry sector. Got artillery fire here. Right into my line of attack here. Counter-attack, bombarding the center. Laggy there has to pull out Rambazamba's chestnuts. And machine gun crew there wiped out again. Fixing up the Stug 3G here. Yak pumping up, Flamhead's coming up there. Looks like he has abandoned the east here and is now moving in to support me in the center. Yak Panzer there gets rid of the Sherman. Stug gets another hit as well there, almost half health. Flamheads are just racing forwards, losing most of its health in a matter of seconds. After they're holding back, waiting for the right time track. Firefly moving up, direct hit in the head, sir. Down to half health, this Stug getting it into one. Second Stug ready. Needs to crew the Vickers and the anti-tank if possible. Rambazamba falling back here. They dug in here, we got fighting positions up for Laggy. In fact, we got numerous, preventing any easy push there from Ko. And even like easy assist from east is going to come down here to the center or the west, but so far Rambazamba seems to have given up on this path of attack at all. We'll go down in Legionnaires' crap land. There'll be moves about this hill. as manned by Waffen-SS elite panzer troopers with super power and whatnot. Anyways, Clive holding back here, 12 kills, going for the center victim of the Feuersturm. He's down just one infantry squad, the flamheads of the Yak Panther machine gun Kevin the other blitz. Right, I of course need more infantry, but again I've been forced to replace troops many times with a bit short infantry, so I definitely need more infantry. Tilly called in the center again. Non-touch was placing it there. Trying to do some fighting around here. There we go. Flanking the Yak Panther's getting hit by artillery as well. Machine gunning up, just do something with the assault here on the flank. Support team gets murdered there for Ko. He's down to just... well, he's down to an Opel Blitz, a Kednef, and a Volksgrenadier squad. Stoots moving forwards here. Half to equip the Sultan's Panzer Grenadiers here. Firefly called knocked out, got artillery called in here as well. Bakers there being murdered out in the open. Unfortunately, Pani's falling back here. But with the anti-tank gun and the Firefly down to half-tank, dashes forwards, unloads its payload of hardened German assault infantry behind Rambazamba's infantry assault tank through them with grenades, assault rifles and sap machine guns, causing untold casualties amongst Rambazamba's forces as they are devastated by the mechanized blitzkrieg. Stooges bombarding the infantry, Panthers assault is moving up here, Rob being shot to bits out in the open. Section flying away there in the east side, he's falling back. Rob's got there being blasted to bits here by the assault guns and the Panzer Grenadiers. Have to move back. Something got blown up. I'm guessing it was Ko lost, so let's stand to a Volksgrenadier squad on again. Sherman falling back there. Another Calliope up for Laggy. Stooges rushing a bit forwards, then falling back. I still need more infantry, also be through all of this. Assault is falling a bit back. He's moving in his Volksgrenadier victory crew. Some of this stuff is going for another truck. Okay. Standing by for setting of command. Does Laggy have any tanks left? He's got one tank left. Rambazamba's got the second. I mean, they've got really not much tanks and armor left either. Finally going for another infantry squad there. Definitely a bit comes down to me being so slow and getting one infantry out. Doing about blasting in for the main gun and machine guns. Calliope firing the center here. After running reinforcement here at the front line. Captain there being shredded by the Bakers held there by Ko now. And we got cover to cover, we got more artillery called in here. Assault is moving forwards. Pushing forwards here, we got 20 kills in this assault grenadiers. There you go, grenades assault trying to tear apart the Americans. Artillery firing down, they're almost taking out the assaults with each retreat here. After being rolled back to the base to pick up, the Panthers rushing back to the front line swiftly. Holding on advancing the half tank on a map like this, we can just quickly ferry troops back and forth from the front line. Getting more time there. Ralph being shot to bits out in the open, Shem down to less than half health. Stooges now firing with the main gun, machine gun. Folks about to get murdered in the center. Ko is down to just 2 arcade maps in a truck. We got 2 points left for the Allies. It's all coming down to here. 1 point left. 1 point left, and there we go, narrowly winning this. For those who like the overview there, bit of a brutal match. Ko sadly might want to remember using cover in the future. Be an absolutely brutal battle here, with little room for error on rails and metals. And I feel like I carried this match just a little bit. There the assault guns, the Panthers will come through, but also the half-tech was really crucial at allowing it to launch in assault infantry into critical opponents, do a lot of damage to the opponent as the Stooges drew attention, doing a lot of damage there, and of course this allowing to maintain strong defensive positions without having to rush back and forth there. And that's also the crucial part that just not having to spend so much time there rushing back and forth. That's the thing is an O-locked element. They have stuff like, half-tracks. Certainly Ko did something good with the other blitz, but, lay down sandbags. Here's cover, please. I still don't get how he managed top 100, but I guess he got carried by players like me. But anyways, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something fun. I hope you gave you names for matches. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it. Tell your friends, fan, but don't channel means. And of course, do consider if you can, pledge on Patreon or donate to support the Propagandacast, allowing to keep making videos like these. So thank you all, and cheers everyone. Bye.